We will drill, baby, drill.
Trump 2.0.
We will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense.
We're in for a hell of a ride.
The beauty of President Trump is that he is what he is.
Love him or hate him, President Donald J. Trump is unapologetic about what he deems important to make America great again.
We will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury.
I think that should worry many of us who are closely observing international trade stability.
It will be a steep hill for the rest of the world, that's what you're saying?
Very much so. I think what we have seen under his first administration is that his tariffs ignited a trade war. And I think going again into another cycle of tariffs, of high protectionism, will possibly see even more concerning international trade war and industrial capacity war.
African leaders can learn from this. These protectionist models we see throughout history have been inextricably linked to development. You realize that free market capitalism cannot be successful without some kind of level of state intervention. Therefore, if we want to develop in the continent, also state intervention, somewhat protectionist policies will be required again.
Trump's foreign policy found expression in his tone as he delivered his inaugural speech.
America first, he said it, right? I think it's an aggressive tone, a tone of a man who wants to regain some form of global dominance.
And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
That cannot go without wars, in any normal circumstance.
And Panama, which has sovereignty over the waterway, has already rejected the move. But Trump is just getting started.
A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Trump's interest in the Gulf, bordered by the US to the north, Mexico to the west, and the island of Cuba to the southeast, is more than just a name. This is why economists consider the Gulf of Mexico a powerhouse for global trade and energy. It accounts for 14% of US crude oil production, hosts about half of US oil refining and natural gas processing capacity, and connects to the Panama Canal, linking North America, Latin America, and Europe.
And this is what US imperialism is. Whosoever controls the flow of trade and the flow of capital exercises extreme control over the world.
We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it.
This is despite the world's collective effort over the past few decades to cut back on fossil fuel production and use in adherence to the Paris Agreement. And a defiant Trump has proceeded to sign an executive order setting the stage for America's withdrawal from an accord that was hoped to save the planet.
Without the US leadership, I think what you're going to see, all other countries will do as they wish. And yeah, that's more chaos.
The golden age of America begins right now.
Now, Africa and the rest of the world await to see how America's golden age unfolds and how much of it will come at their expense.